Hello YouTube fans, here again. And why not do this one? Starring the late Sean Connery. Now this film, I'll play, if you want to call it, come out in the era when he was boom, 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 boom. That's right, James Bond. During the 1960s, say 1965. This was the era when Sean Connery was getting a bit bored playing Bond. And we all know one day after being out that the last Bond he was going to do was You Only Live Twice. So there was speculation at the time that he wanted lots of money to do the next Bond movie, being on Your Majesty's Secret Service. They turned him down, and it was another actor we all know would later be George Lazenby. And he only did one. Connery decided to come back to do two more Contact. He said it was only one, and the rest is history. But this was the era when Connery was getting a bit bored being Bond, so he wanted to do a change. And this is a good one, actually. You will see Sean Connery at the same era when he was Bond, doing something totally different, showing off his acting skills, doing a really good performance, a really good acting role, showing off what a good actor he was. This is it. The Hill. That's right, The Hill. The person, what are you talking about The Hill for? I actually like The Hill. I think I actually like it. It's a good acting performance by Sean Connery. It's a good story to it, and it's damn hard, and it's very hard to get on DVD, Blu-ray, or any network. It's damn hard. So we're going to go with The Hill. It's in black and white, so again, that's like different for that era. No, come out, like I say, that was repeating myself in 1965, and it's basically about Sean Connery, not just him, but all these other soldiers. And it's an army ballot where soldiers go, the ones that have deserted, ones that have been naughty, deserted the army, given up on the army, and so on. And you got the idea that Sean Connery used to be a sergeant and he had to break out, didn't deal with what was going on. And as punishment, he's gone to this army prison, Barrett. And they've got a sergeant, he's been in that few films, he's acting. You might remember him in a role in Superman the movie, been in that few program series, and so on. That a few well-known British actors, some of them sadly no longer with us, may the rest. And basically, you've got the sergeants, one in, the one the punish in, they've got the broken soldier, and you got one who's, a bit of a bully, a bit of a bastard. And if you wonder whether you've seen this actor before, again, another actor who's sadly no longer with us. But he was well known for playing in Get Tartar, the 1971 Get Tartar. He's the one where Michael Caine is Tartar, bashes his head, kills him at the end. He was the main character that kills Tartar's brother. This is the actor. He was also in Omens 2, and the list goes on. So he's a bit of an arsehole in this, a bit of a prick, a bit of a buddy boy. And he's there, he's picking on people. This is the era when, without being racist, but you could get bullied on. And there's a guy in it, I'll just say a different race, so I don't become, particularly correct. But it was an era, it's a different time, it's a different period. You've got one guy, bit on the bid side. I know an actor who's sadly, I thought actually, that actors in this is sadly no longer with us. But he's been in a few things, he's actor. Yeah, he's a bit on the bid side. I would say not a nice word, but I'll say it. He's fat. Right? So he gets bullied for that, and they pick on him because he's got a rape problem. They pick on the other guy because, without being uncritical to that, you've heard what I've just said, and so on. Different era, different time, but they pick on him. I don't think it's because of that. I just think they just want to pick on people. It's a different thing, and so on. And they've got one lad who's a bit of the weakest off the link, and this sergeant makes people run up this thing called the Hill. It's a big duck off rock, big thing. Fuck it, it's a hill. That's what the film's called. And they make people run and down. And one thing I dilute about this film, one thing I dilute about it is the music. What I'm on about, there's no music in it, and that's what I dilute about it. It makes it more realistic, makes it more down, make it more ticky. These sort of films sometimes interest me. Can't ask me words, I'm getting excited. They interest me when there's no music in it, like The Birds had no music in it, this has no music in it. It kind of interests me. So this is one lad, and he often was pissed off the sergeant, so that's punishment. He makes him put a gas mask on and makes this poor lad run up the hill, one down, one up the hill, one down. But if the hill doesn't look that big, you've seen the length of it. Watch the film, you see what I mean. So it's a big hill like this, like that, like a fucking pyramid. So it's like that, like that. So you got one all the way up, all the way down. Imagine 5 times one up this fucking thing. So he makes him run away a couple of times. He's fucked. He's panting for breath. And he's back in the bedroom where they're all staying, and Sean Connery and the lads are laughing because he's come to attention like that, and he's doing a march and he's walking up and down, and they're all pissing themselves laughing, but they don't really realise there's something wrong there, there's something not right, and the lad falls on the floor. Connery wants to know what the fuck's going on. He goes up to him and realises he's dead. I think myself, he's had a weak heart. He never knew he had a weak heart. He was overworked because of that, because of the stress. He died of that. So they're looking into the death of this young lad. This arsehole's going to get away with it. Connery's pissed off about it, and he affronts him. But this, because he's one of the second in demand, he has a couple of sergeants. He offers him a fight. Connery says, "Yeah, let's do it." They get him into a room. A couple of the other soldiers come in and basically they batter him, being Connery. And they've got this one guy, he tries to help him out. The funny thing is, this other guy's been in a Sean Connery film before. He was in a film called, I remember rightly. It was called The Punishment. Never seen that. It was the film and Connery turned down the next role for Bond. Instead, he did a film called The Punishment. Very, very good performance again by Sean Connery. But the same actor was in that. And he gets me looking to his legs. The sergeant who's the high up one says, "Oh, no, 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 there's fuck all wrong with you." He gets him out, and Connery snaps eventually. He says that the war tradition, everything else, it's wrong, it's stupid, it's Victorian times, Victoria's gone, blah, 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 blah. I know it's insulting, but that's what he's saying. It's old hat and what they do. And this is a really good performance by Sean Connery. I've got to admit, this is a really, really good performance by Sean Connery. Even I was impressed when he's going on that he couldn't get a job in Siffy Street. He doesn't agree with it. It's a load of BS. He doesn't say that, but he might as well do. And the sergeant says he wants to die, make him go back, retain him from finger, make him something to be proud of, blah, blah, blah. So there's two good performances here. And I sort of like the way they work against one another in it. So they're still looking into this fucking lag's death, and the dickhead sergeant, the bully one, comes into it. This time he hasn't got his lads and his buddies to beat him up. He says, "Right, I'm going to set you one yourself now." And Connery says, do it, go for it. But then all the other lads, the one that was picked on because of his race, the one who was a bit on the bid side and so on, they all come in, they all dank up on him, they batter the fucking buddy. But Sean Connery doesn't want it that way because he knows if you do it that way, it'll fuck it up and he'll get off of it. And he said, no, stop it, you're going to mess it up. Stop it. I'm also going to do the line for Barry Reeve. Stop it now. But he might as well, that'd be funny if he did do that, but he doesn't go that far. He's just told them to stop it, they're going to mess it up and everything. They don't listen because they're so fucking pissed off. And it ends like that, where you've got the idea that this buddy's got his role preserved, but at the same time, he's going to like get off with it because of that. And that's the end of the film. But as I like The Hill, like I say, it's a very good performance again by the man, Sean Connery. It's very interesting to see it in black and white. Does it re-colorise it? No, not really. I like it in black and white. I like the fact there's no music in it. It's a good drama. A lot of actors, very good actors. Sadly to say, you're never going to see ever again. They've all sadly passed away. May they all rest. And it's a good bit of a drama. It's one of them. I mean, it's more performance. If you're going into it thinking somebody got Sean Connery is that Ella Bond, you're going to be disappointed. You're not going to see action. It's not that sort of a film. It's more of a drama piece. But it's a good film. It's a good one. It's lots of good acting, lots of good performance. This is the role I miss Sean Connery in. I mean, I don't just always just watch Connery for Bond. I watched him for other things, whether it be The Hill, whether it would be Outland, whether it would be the original or the second Islander, whether it be Name of the Rose. There's a lot of loads of good films that Sean Connery did. Okay, he made the mistake of doing shit like Sardos. But at the end of the day, he also did good films like If I Became King. We think of other ones, the list goes on. Though Robin and Marion, even though I think the ending was a bit stupid, I still actually like the film. They actually played Robin Hood, and he did stake of Robin Hood. But The Hill, not a lot of people talk about that. You know what I mean? It's in the era of the 60s. This was the era when Connery got bored of being these glamorous roles. I mean, if that not long after he did the film, if you remember rightly, an Alfred Hitchcock film. I remember talking about that. It's a good one, actually. Marnie, that's it. Marnie, very good film. But this was the era again with Connery, what he's always acting time and stuff. And I think he really does a good role in this. So I dilute it as a soldier. A 5-star rating from me. So into them, be smart, be safe. See you later.